Hey everybody, it is Freekbass. How are you? What's going on? I'm kind of at a weird angle here. I wanted you to be able to see everything that's going on right here with me. Welcome to BASSTalk with Freekbass. Here every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live. And hopefully you're watching another time too, or any time of the day, any time of the night. You can pull me up at the Facebook page, facebook.com, Freekbass Music, youtube.com, the Freekbass channel, or over at the mighty Twitch TV/Freekbass. So if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and give us a mighty thumbs up if you're digging what you're seeing and hearing. So what we're here to talk about tonight is the Boss RC-505. I've gotten so many people either emailing me or leaving messages, comments from different past bass talks we've had, asking what is this machine that's always behind you when you're doing videos that you start the show off with. So, you know, I kind of always try to, always when we start whatever technique we're getting into, try to give a little demonstration of what the technique's going to ultimately sound like. And this is what I've been using for the last few shows. So I recently got this not too long ago. I've had loop stations for many, many years. Hello again. I've had loop stations for many years. I use them live, like it's a big part of what I do live. The Jam Man, of course, other Boss products. I mean, it's all amazing stuff. Pigtronics has the Infinity Looper, which is incredible looper if you haven't checked that one out yet. But this Boss 505 one's unique because unlike all the other loopers that I've used in the past where you do them with your feet, this one you're doing predominantly with your hands. So it's almost kind of like, like playing a keyboard in a way, but you're also using your bass. So you heard the groove I was doing when I started, this little one right here. So what I thought I would do is I would kind of show you how everybody has different ways. I've watched so many videos on the RC-505. There's so many amazing videos out there on this product. But I thought I would show kind of the way that I use it. This is the same, very similar way that I use it for live too as well. With my feet type loopers, the Jam Man or the Pigtronics or the other Boss products. But this one, again, this is very unique. So somebody asked if I could specifically show how I built up a loop. And so I'm going to show you that the big key when you're doing looping, in my opinion, especially if you're doing kind of funk groove oriented stuff and on this machine, is to keep each pass simple. Very simple. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do it, but let me just real quickly before I actually retrack it myself. I'm going to show you like what is on each track. And that's another really cool thing about this track, this loop station, the RC-505, is the fact that you have using your hands for it. You can actually, mix too. I do a lot of mixing. I'm a producer as well as a bass player. So I love having my hand on the mixing board. And this here, I'll show you what I mean. So check it out. So here is, let me take everything out. So this is the very first thing I had. I just put a little, it's just a little, just kind of factory little groove they have. Just a straight kind of 4 on the floor kind of feel, okay? I'll pop my head in periodically and say hello again. So the first thing I did was I added this. This is the very first one I added, this one. Okay, and just to let you know, if you want to like literally play exactly what I'm playing, if you're digging the groove, this is what I'm playing. Okay, that right there, okay? So all that is just E, D, E, 5, 7 on the A, 5 on the D, which is a G, of course. Then 5, 7 back on the A. Then we're doing a hammer-on pluck, 7 to 9 on the G, which is of course D to E. So that's the first time through. And I'm thumping everything, but I'm plucking that D string, the G on the G string. All right, second time through, exact same thing. But instead of doing that, I'm going to that C sharp, which is the natural 6. It's that Dorian scale thing. Go back and watch my video on the Dorian scale and how that is such a funky scale for writing funky bass lines. But that's that magical note. So. Okay, so that's the first pass. So you got that. Let's listen to that again. Let's see. Here. Got that. The next thing I did is I added this in. I'll isolate that. So what I'm doing there, let me stop this here for a second. What I'm doing there is it's all double thumb stuff. Go back and watch the double thumb video in case you want to learn how to do that. And it's just D, D, C sharp, D, C sharp, D, D, C sharp, D, E, all on the G string. So you put those two together, got this one, and you got this one. Then we added this one in. That is, so it's a hammer from 7 to 9 on the D to the 7th fret on the G. I'm plucking that. A, G, A, like a pull off from A to G. and then we're going D, 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 E, like double thumb style. Like that. So then you can add in, and of course, the original. I mean, so much fun. And so let me kind of show you. So now you kind of heard what I'm all doing. Let me kind of show you. I'll do it live. I'm going to do it live. Let's do it live. I'm going to do it live. We'll do it live here. Let's see. So if you want to get rid of everything, the way I've been doing it is just clear and hold. We can do that on another video sometime, how you get rid of stuff. But I want to show you how you make the loops, not how you delete them yet. It's very simple, though. If you want to get rid of stuff, you just literally hold this button and you hit the hold button for 2 seconds and it clears it. So now there's nothing on here, okay? So let's see if I could have kept my tempo. So you can also tap tempo, which is how I got this tempo. I have a kind of feel I wanted, so I just tapped in the groove I wanted like that, and that's where we got this. I think the default's about, I think it's 120. I think it's about 120, which is a little bit up there. I want a little bit more groovier, slower tempo. So we start with that. All right. So what you want to do is you want to, like, the best way is your first loop is to hit the button right before, like I do it around like the 4, the 3, the 3 or the 4 within the beat. So because it starts counting on the next one, if that makes sense. So you're like, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the downbeat starts. So I click the button right before the next beginning of the next measure, and then start my bass line. So I'll show you what I mean. So you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see how it's yellow right there? The reason why it's yellow, I'm not going to use it right now, but the reason it's yellow is because you can overdub. Yellow is letting, that's like kind of like the overdub. That means I could everything I did, you heard me do earlier, I could do it all on one track if I wanted to. The only disadvantage of that is then you don't have the mixing capabilities of each thing you do. Now, if I was on multiple instruments and I was doing bass on one track, keys or guitar, I might do that. But in this case, just because we're talking, it's BASSTalk with Freekbass. Hello, this is Freekbass again. I'm going to keep it everything on separate tracks, so you kind of get the idea of everything. So here you got this. Then we're going to add in that next one. Same thing, I'm going to get towards the end of the groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's waiting for the overdub if I wanted to overdub. But now they're both there. Just that one or that one. I'm going to do the same thing on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And I knew exactly where to end it too. So there's the last one. You can hear it. And there it is. That is the basic how to use the RC-505. We'll do more videos on this. Let me know what you think. Let me know any questions. Please leave. I love getting suggestions for a show. So let me know what you think. Love y'all. I'll see you Saturday night. Chit chat. Saturday night. Bye-bye.